Hey guys, Jason from Tough Mounts. Today this is going to be like video 2 of the LX Torana that we bought over in Ballarat a few months back. Haven't done a lot with the car since we purchased it. We've just sort of been planning and basically trying to find some time to start working on it again. So this time, this is only going to be a short little video, I think, but we'll see how we go. Today, it's Saturday, I've come in, it's nice and quiet, I don't get interrupted every 5 minutes, which is fantastic. But on Monday coming, we've got Clint from Supreme Shine Detailing coming down. He's going to polish the Torana for us. So today, I've just come in and rubbed all of the non-original paint down with some 2000 sandpaper, just give it a little bit of a block, just to flatten off some of the old acrylic that's been put onto it, and just going around and just touched up a few little areas with some paper as well. So I've managed to rub down the right rear quarter, the left front guard, the right front guard, which is pretty well the only new paint on the car. It's nothing major, it wasn't that bad, but it's just a bit flat. So prior to polishing, I thought it would be a good idea to give those a bit of a cut, so when it gets polished, the whole thing should sort of come up pretty well. After rubbing it, we've gone through and cut little areas here and there, which shows that the paint is still very thin, which is good. So that just adds a little bit of patina, a little bit more life story to the car. Don't get me wrong, not huge go throughs, just on a couple little edges. But that's life. It's not a perfect car, it's not a show car, it is a driver. So I'll just run you around the car in a sec, sort of show you if we can sort of see. It's very hard in the light that we've got here today. A couple other little things we've done, we've just fixed like the wiper washer motor. All the mounts were stuffed, so they've all been sorted out. The wiper motor was really sort of grumbly and noisy, so we've pulled that apart, rebuilt it, greased it all up, and that's made that really quite pleasant again. I've just gone around, just done a couple little things, like fitted a couple of the door rubbers. They'd sort of fallen out, the clips had broken, so we replaced all those and fixed all of those. So the car still hasn't had a detail, hasn't been cleaned, nothing really has progressed much since the last video. But this is the start. So on Monday when Clint's here, I'll run around and sort of show you the before and afters, after Clint, and even during too, of when Clint's polishing it, just to sort of see how well it comes up. As you can see, or as you'll see in a sec, we've removed all the front and rear bumper bars off of it, a few other little bits and pieces like that, which just helps polishing the car. It really allows us to sort of get around all the nooks and crannies and do all the bits and pieces. So because of that, it should hopefully bring up the whole job a little bit nicer. I've got a couple of new bumper bars, new freshly chromed bars as well. I've got to go pick up early next week, which will also, when they go back on, it'll sort of sparkle the whole car up a lot more again and make it just that little bit nicer. Wheel-wise, we still haven't made a decision. We have had the Chev Rallies all blasted now, and they're in primer, ready to powder coat if we decide to go that way, but as I said, we haven't decided on that yet. But anyway, here's some of the car. As I said, it's really sort of hard to see, but that guard's been cut back. Oops, excuse my shadow. It's went across the top of that door. Not that you can really see it, but it's just a little bit peely from whether it be factory or it's been repainted. This quarter here copped a fair bit. That's come back really sort of nice. That should sort of polish up really quite well. Now the boot we haven't touched because it's just as it was. Same with this quarter, hasn't been touched. Door hasn't been touched. That door I touched as well. Not a huge amount, but just a little bit. And this guard copped a bit as well. You can sort of see, you can't really see it, but yeah, just sort of there on that edge, we went through a little bit, and on this guard, just there. Nothing major, but just a little bit. But yeah, so no bumper bars, makes it look a bit nude. Picked up some nice mesh, stainless steel mesh headlight covers for it the other day. That'd be a nice little addition to it as it happens. No rear bumper bar, just allows easy polishing access to everything, and also clean up. You don't have polish and sludge and stuff sitting behind bumper bars and stuff, which always lets stuff down. But yeah, otherwise, as I said, it's all ready for Clint to do his job. Interior wise, We haven't touched it. Carpet's in the back seat. That's ready to go in, which we'll do at some point. Still don't know what to do about the top of the doors. We might just hand polish them and see how they come up. It shuts nice, doesn't it? But yeah, anyway, so there you go. Next, watch out for the polishing side. Hopefully we can bring it back to life and make it all nice and purty. Cheers, guys.
Sweet redemption, I will never let you down. Will it ever get sunny? Oh, I wonder, honey, baby, how you make me sway. You say you will. I'm calling your addicted brand. You say you will, yeah. I'm crossing the...
You betcha. The Torana's got rego, finally. Finally got off our bums, had a few little issues with the registration department with numbers and stuff, but all been sorted now, and yep, she's got plates, so it's nearly ready for some road cruising. We've done a little bit more. We've put the bumper bars back on and reassembled it, obviously fitted the rear number plate, front still to go on, but we'll get to that shortly. Currently we are stripping the interior out for a clean up before we get on to the next stage of the build. But yeah, look at the things getting there, it's starting to look really cool.
It doesn't really matter, baby, say you will be mine. Take my affection and my safe protection, I will always be.
So yeah, as I mentioned, we've started with the interior. All the door trims are off, rear seats out, front seats nearly out. We've just got a couple more bolts to do and we'll have that there out. Parcel shelf, all that sort of stuff's all out. So that's all getting closer. In here, obviously, yeah, not much is sort of changed, but yeah, the front seats, 2 more bolts, and that's ready to come out, which would be cool. Still nice and shiny. It looks good. It does look good. As I said, still got to put the front number plate on, but we'll do that the next day or so. Engine bay's been cleaned, looks a hell of a lot tidier. Still haven't polished it or anything like that, but again, it's just showing its age and its real and all that sort of stuff, but it's still quite nice and tidy. Yeah, now look, it's getting there. The next stage will give you some big updates and some big progress for it. So yeah, it should be cool. So we've completely stripped out pretty well all of the interior now. Getting it ready just for the refit, make it all nice. It's bloody nice. The floors are solid, no rust. It's just all really good. So we're giving it a vacuum out and a clean. And we'll start getting the carpet and seats and stuff back in. So originally, as you know, wasn't going to do a lot to it, but the next video will show you what we are doing to it. As I said, there's a couple of hints in the video, in this video at least, to start teasing some people. But look, it's going to be a cool build. The next video, I'll go more into what I'm planning and what my thought process is and why I'm doing it. But hey, we'll see. Anyway, so to follow the build, subscribe and like the channel, get all that sort of stuff done. Any comments, questions or queries, give us a holler, or yeah, drop a a comment down below, and I'll reply and we'll see what you reckon. All right, guys, speak to you soon.